When I first got started doing video, I was told 3 ways to start booking clients and making money. And they were to cold call real estate agents to start shooting video tours of their properties, reaching out to brides and wedding planners to book weddings, and then reaching out to any local business owners to shoot brand films for them. And those are all things that I did and had some success in, but they're not very reliable for a few different reasons. Number one is that they're all really hard to shoot. A wedding is really hard. Brand films are complicated to make them really good. And a video tour of a real estate property seems simple, like you just walk through with a gimbal. But first of all, you need a gimbal. You need a wide lens and a full frame camera. And if you don't have a full frame camera, you need an even wider lens to compensate for it. And figuring out how to shoot a real estate tour without it being really boring isn't easy. So while those are all good things to consider pursuing, there is a much better and more reliable way to get started booking clients and making money with video. And it's to shoot website banners. So any website you visit, at the top of their homepage, it's either going to be blank with a menu, or there'll be a photo, or if they're really cool, they'll have a video playing. And this can be for any kind of business, like restaurants and coffee shops, but also real estate agents and wedding planners. Anyone with a website can use a website banner. And here's why it's such a good thing to go after if you're just getting started with video. Number one, they're really easy to shoot. You go into a coffee shop, you shoot at 60 frames per second, and you just do slow pans of everything. Their sign on the door, someone making an espresso, a bookshelf with some merch on it. You get 10 shots of that, you cut it all together, and you've got a banner that they can play at the top of their website. Now you can charge for these, but if you're just getting started and you don't have much of a portfolio, this is a great thing to offer for free because it's quick and it's easy and it gives you a lot of good experience, and it gives you a connection to do future work with this business down the road. So once you've delivered the video, you can reach out to them and say, hey, here's the website banner, but if you ever need a full brand film or product videos or ads for social, reach out and I'd love to work with you again. And that's where you can start charging and making money down the road. Shooting website banners is also great when you're just getting started because the movement is so simple. All you have to do is pan. You can get more complicated with it if you want to, but since the movement is so simple, it frees you up to focus on perfecting other things like your composition and your lighting. Another benefit that I forgot to mention here is that you don't have to deal with audio when you're shooting website banners. Figuring out audio gear and mic placement can be really tough when you're just getting started, and for these, you just don't have to worry about it. So a few tips to keep in mind when you're shooting a website banner. Shoot everything in slow motion. That's going to get rid of any camera shake, especially if you're just getting started and learning how to get smooth shots. Maybe you don't have a gimbal yet. Shooting in 60 frames per second will help everything to feel nice and smooth. Pan like your life depends on it, or push in, but you want to have movement in every single shot. When you've got this video playing at the top of a website, movement will feel really nice, and keep everything going in the same direction. Don't pan right and left. Keep everything panning to the right, maybe push in once in a while. But for a starter video, this is a really simple way to make it feel smooth and professional and like it flows really well. So I hope this gives you some helpful info as you're getting started to book clients and make money with video. It can be really hard when you're getting started. It can be really discouraging sometimes. Stick with it. It is possible. You can book clients, you can make money, you can make a good living doing this kind of work and have a ton of fun and fulfillment along the way. So like and subscribe if this was helpful. Follow along for more stuff like this.